Hey, I just wanted people to know that today is my father's birthday. Um, it's 4 days after my own, which was on July 20th. And some people are thinking that I think it's in the springtime. No, I know for a fact, I've always known that was 4 days after my birthday because I remember Grandma always combining our birthdays together. And Dad waking me up on my birthday saying that I was his little surprise birthday gift. um, yeah, Dad and I combined our birthdays when it came to Grandma. We always fought over which cake we wanted. Um, he would want pineapple upside down cake. I like cherry cheesecake. But he always won out and he always got a pineapple upside down cake. As I got older, though, I would make myself a cherry cheesecake, and especially when they have those that you can make without baking. Of course, Dad had to have a few pieces too. um, I think that's where I get my love for pineapple upside down cake. It brings me back so many memories of Dad and his time and my time together. Um, I loved spending as much time with him as I could. He and we did a lot of plays together, and yeah, we went to a lot of places together. We never got to camp out. I kind of miss that, but we were planning. I think the last year of his life, we were thinking about going camping together at France Park or Tall Sycamore, but that never happened. Um, I miss him every day. Every day there's not a day that goes by without me thinking about him. Was I closer to him than Mom? I want to say that I was close to both of them, but it's like how people always said I was Dad's little shadow. I went everywhere he went, except for work, of course, and the bathroom. If he went to go sit down in the kitchen and watch TV, I'd be sitting right at his knee. Oh, I still remember the time when he was lighting up cigarettes, and I think this was around the time I was still going to speech therapy, so I still wasn't really talking much. Um, we had just learned that cigarettes were bad for you in school. So when he lit up a cigarette behind me, I looked up a couple times, then I reached up slowly, took his cigarette, and stabbed it on the table. Well, he sat there for a second, looking at me confused. Then he went to light up another cigarette. Try it again. I looked back up at him, reached up, grabbed that cigarette, stabbed it on the table. So Dad was getting frustrated about this time, and he said, "Heather, if you want candy cigarettes, I can get you some tomorrow. Let me have this." He tried to light another cigarette. I stabbed it out again. Finally, he said, "Heather, you need to tell me what's going on. Why are you putting out my cigarettes?" And Mom could be heard from the bathroom, which was right off the kitchen. "I think she is telling you in her way. She doesn't want you smoking around her." Dad was always kind of slow on the uptake sometimes, but that's what I loved about him. That's one of the fondest memories I have of him and me when I was younger. As I got older, there were some fond memories too of our time with the Civic Players. Again, I was mainly his little shadow, following him everywhere. When I started acting with him on stage, I've, I, yes, I was in Jesus Christ Superstar when I got my start. Dad had played Caiaphas, and I was a street urchin. My sister was in it too, but I don't really want to talk about her. Yeah, I just, there's a lot of fond memories I have of Dad. Mom, too. I loved sitting down and watching Danielle Steele movies with her. Um, but her version of wanting to spend time with Misty and me was always taking us shopping. And me being the sportsy girl, I didn't really want to go. I loved shopping, but there were a lot of days when I didn't want to go shopping. I wish she would take us to some place like the Indiana State Dunes, or maybe to a place to make pottery. But she wasn't one for things like that. We went to the Indiana Dunes a lot, yes, but that was also with Dad. Um, Mom, on the other hand, she did have bipolar, and she worked 2 jobs, yes. There wasn't really a need for her to work 2 jobs. She just felt like she had to, and she spent most of her time sleeping when she wasn't working. Yeah. As a psychology student, I slowly gathered that what she had was bipolar disorder. Okay, it's supposed to be a happy video. So yes, Dad, I want to wish you a happy 70th birthday up in heaven. 70 years old. Oh my God. Has it really been 20 years since we said goodbye? That's it's odd. It's odd to think about that. It's been 20 years, 21, since Mom passed away. I will always love you both. And I know sometimes you come down and visit me. Make sure, bang on my head a little bit when I need it. Just a couple nights ago, I thought I heard Mom yell, "Heather, wake up!" And that was because I had trouble uh, since my last little friend visited for 3 weeks. I've been very exhausted, very tired. Um, my anemic levels have been really down. But yeah, I'm back to my old self. I'm still sleeping a lot, but I'm getting there. And I know Dad would not want me to loll around in bed and just feel sorry for myself. So I've been keeping busy. Anyway, yeah, Dad, I want to say happy birthday to you, and I miss you. Um, your little birthday present. He never let me forget that when I was born 4 days before his birthday. We had to. Most times we shared our birthday together. Then at home, when it was just Mom, me, and Dad, we had our separate birthdays. I remember Dad pulling me down to their bed and giving me a birthday spanking every year. um, that was just plain Dad. He always made me laugh and everything. Um, yeah. So yeah, thank y'all for listening. And happy birthday, Dad. Love ya.